Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Merdeka Edition of Poetry Jam, Anak Bumi Tercinta. All right. Thank you. You guys are already an awesome audience, I can tell. So, first we'll go over a few house rules. If you want to do photography of your friends who are performing, make sure the others around you are okay with that. Okay. And this is a live show. So we can't be shouting out like we did in the previous poetry jams, like in the comments and all that. Those who are watching live on YouTube and Facebook, of course, can, but for the audience here, please, no, don't shut up. Snap your fingers. If you agree with your poet or the singers, snap your fingers. Yeah, boost them a bit. Yeah. Um, Also, please silence your phones in order not to distract the poets. Okay? So, without further ado, I would like to bring up our first act. All right? So, this performer is a singer and comedian, and he's no stranger to KL's performance scene, right? He has participated in Asia Got Talent as well as The Voice. And I know most of you know who he is. Let's give it up for Joe James, everybody.
Hi. Do you have a book stand here? A stand? Yeah. Oh, it's there. Hi, everybody. Hi. How's everyone? Yeah. She told us not to cover the. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Normally, we have like the loud crowds, but today let's do it poetry style. Woohoo! Let's go. Hey. There's something inside me that pours beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. This lack of self-control, I fear it's never ending, controlling. I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in. I found myself again, so insecure. You ready? Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Discomfort in the cities pour itself upon me. Distracted, reacting. Against my will, I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in. Hey, I felt this way before. So insecure. Crawling in my pit. These words I hear before. Fear is what I'm scared of. Confusing what is real. What is real? What is real? What is real? What is real? It's all you and me and everything in the world. What is real? What is real? Hi, I just saw you. I miss you, So, the song is Crawling. I'm so happy that everybody is here with me today. Let's praise every single God in the world. I love you. So this second song is a slow version of what we always hear. So let's go to the second song, which is called Numb. by Linkin Park. Hi, I miss you too. Yeah, and everybody else on YouTube, I miss you. Let's go. Hey. Oh, yeah. Come on. Hey, yeah. I'm tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. I don't know what you're expecting to be. Under the pressure of walking in your shoes, caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake on you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow, just sitting. I'm losing every time I'm moving all around and around, yeah. I've been dreaming about the world and how it should have been. Every single time I'm standing on the stage, I just want to tell you, love yourself, love yourself. To be or not to be, that is not a question, that's your choice, you know. So, every single time when you need to make a choice, just make sure you don't regret everything that you do. All right, so I choose to be myself. I choose to be strong. I choose to never ever say no. I choose to love myself, and that is why, yeah. Call me J-O-A. Let's free this moment out. Yeah. Yeah, gone. Oh, every single time it's gonna be so hard and so hard to make Jesus in your life, yeah, and worse than ever change, yeah. So I will moving on, I'll be moving on. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so numb, so much more. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Become so numb, I can't feel you there. I come so tired, so much more romance. I'm becoming you and less like me. So I'll be me. I'll be me and not you. I'll be me and myself. Yay! All right. So everybody's been talking about this. It's like, Joa, can we have something more, new? Like, why? You're bored of my songs, is it? So today I chose something like quite new. I never really sang this song before. It's called Never Enough. Let's go. I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me and getting loud and loud. Can you hear it echoing? Take my heart. Will you share it with me? All the shines of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars were still from the nightlight. too little. These men are calling us, but I will never be enough. Never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. All the shines of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars will be stealing from the night. I will never be enough. Never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it will never be enough. Never be enough for me. Never, 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 never. Never for me, never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. For me. I love you. Oh my God. Am I done? Am I done? Am I done? Am I? I do. Do we have another one? No? No. Yeah, the next one? Cool. Let's go. Well, this song is quite new. Everything that you want and everything that I want and everything that everybody wants, sometimes you already have it in your hands, So sometimes, don't look too far away or don't go too far away to look for something because you might already have it around you, So because of that, I feel like this song is what it means to me. So yeah, everything I wanted. Hey. Hey, yeah, hey. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Not what you think. And if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare to anyone who might care. Thought I could fly, so I stepped out the golden hair. Nobody cried, nobody even noticed it. I saw them standing right there, kinda thought they might care. Yeah, I had a dream. I got everything I wanted, but when I wake up, I'll see you with me. And you said, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't want to lie here. And you said, as long as I'm here, I could have changed the way that you see yourself in. Hey, I'll try to scream, but my head was underwater. Yeah, they called me weak, but I don't care. So every time I tell myself, yeah, all of the world, yeah, you say is dreaming. Yeah. So hug yourself, so tight and lonely, folks. I love myself. Yeah, I am there. So you got everything that you wanted, and you have all that you want. We all are the people and the youngsters of tomorrow's big song. Go looking for so far and so far and far and far. You got everything you wanted. Everything you wanted. I had a dream. I have everything I wanted. I got everything I wanted. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you guys later. We'll be ending it too, you know? Bye.
That was Joe James, everybody. All right. So this next poet is a full-time writer, editor, proofreader, and social media manager based in Penang Island. This poet is also the founder and co-organizer of Poetry Jam Penang. The poet is me. So this poem, I just wrote it this afternoon, or rather I finished writing it this afternoon, so I don't have a title for it yet. But I'm dedicating this poem to my father. Appa, I love you so much. Thanks for your service for the country. And also all the frontliners, the police, the soldiers who are doing their best to protect Malaysia the best they can. All right, so here goes. When I was just a little squirt, the month of August comes around. The word Merdeka was all I heard. Jalur gemilang decorating the town. I couldn't discern the excitement within, running around with my little plastic flag, flying, decorating myself with ribbons and pin, with childish candor so satisfying. My father then lifted me to his knees, an ocean of stories swimming in his eyes. He began a long forgotten reminiscence, and I listened to his words so wise. This flag is our freedom. This flag is a beacon. This flag is a promise of glorious victories. This flag flies high, far above your head. So you sleep at night with no hidden dread of wars and strife and pain, tearing your home apart. I've sacrificed so you gain the desires of your heart. Kata-kata keramat ayahku terngiang di pelusuk mindaku. Kasih pada bumi yang tercinta ini tersemat mendalami menjati diri. Negaraku, tanah tumpahnya darahku. Darahku yang sama merah darahmu. Negaramu, negaraku jua. Rakyat hidup bersatu dan maju. Dengan megah kami menyanyikannya di samping teman-teman sehati sejiwa. Kami pantang menyerah tanah kelahiran kita kepada desas-desus radikal yang mahu memisahkan kita. Kata-kata rentak pahlawan masyhur, agi hidup, agi ngelaban. Terngiang-ngiang di lubuk hati setiap anak tanah ini. Jalur gemilang kami amati, kami sanggup mengorbankan diri, mempertahankan bumi gemilang ini daripada jatuh ke tangan yang tamak haloba. Kami semua anak Malaysia, kami sujud kepada tanah air tercinta. Sumpah kami taat setia kepada negara, generasi yang tegar dan berwibawa. Melawan arus muslihat durjana, biarlah putih tulang kami, tidak putih mata. என் தேசியம் பற்று என் நாக்கில் மட்டுமில்லை, என் இதயத்திற்குள்ளே இருக்கிறது. என் தந்தையில் தேசிய தியாகம் என் மூச்சுக்குள்ளே வாழ்கிறது. என் தேசியம் பற்று என் ரத்தம்குள்ளே கொதிக்கிறது. என் தேசியம் பற்று என் தாயில் மார்பிலிருந்து என்னை வளர்த்தது. என் தேசிய சுதந்திரம் எனது பெருமை. मेरा देश है, मेरा जीवन मेरी सांस, उसके लिए मेरा प्यार गहरे चलता है. मेरी मातृभूमि, मैं आपको नमन करता हूँ. आपकी बेटी आपकी महिमा गाती है. जिस तरह मेरे पिता ने आपको रक्षा के लिए उसका जीवन समर्पित किया, मेरा जीवन बलिदान हो जाए आपको स्वतंत्रता को बनाए के रखने के लिए. I'm so sorry I couldn't include the Mandarin translation in this because my pronunciation is really, really bad. But that doesn't mean I forgot that you all are part of Malaysians as well. So, our next act is a spoken word poet, professional clown and arts educator, the founder of Carnival Suite, who has been actively pursuing poetry education as an educational device for children and has worked with many local poets, conducting workshops, classes, and events. They've been clowning around for 13 years and is as thrilled as a beaver on a unicycle, juggling pies, and as she maneuvers the art of clowning and merges it with poetry. So, give it up for Emily Thomas.
Korupsi, poligami, pembunuhan gajah pigmi, tanah durian dicabuli, aplikasi, konvokasi, generasi, implikasi.
Apa lagi? Aku kasih, kau bagi. Aku kasih, kau tolak. Aku ada bagasi. Kau tak mahu bertoleransi. Aku minta kau jadi kekasih, tapi engkau tidak masih fasih. Bak dikata pepatahmu, maupun di tangan dan kakimu. Dan aku tidak kuat berdiri. Aku adalah tetamu yang duduk di veranda jasa-jasamu. Dan engkau adalah maya yang mencangkung di atas sisa-sisa kebinasaan. The oldest religion in the world prescribes these four words: Mother, Pita, Guru, Devam. Mother, Father, Teacher, God. If there was a hierarchy for love, this is what the Hindus believe. Ini bumi, on this earth, yen kala, yen kai, yen naka, yen kana, yelarame yen odisut. The only property that truly belong to me on this earth, they are my hands, my legs, my tongue, and my eyes. And these are also my most deadliest weapon of mass destruction. I said I love you, I probably did. And then I left you. My feet itched to scratch its soles on the rugged stones of the earth. My eyes wanted to own everything it laid its sight on. I called it wide-eyed wonder, but I know the truth. That thump in my heart, that lump in my throat, the beads of sweat, it is my greed. It feeds me with an insatiable hunger. I pulled the wool over my eyes and blindly set sail, arms flailing, heart pumping, tips of my fingers feeling, ragged nails torn and grazed my flesh, bumping my toes, dislocating my bones, trying to get a steady footing. I jumped off the ledge and I became a prisoner all at once. I roamed the streets and I stayed boxed in at the same time. I passed a hobo and I refused to give him a dime. You see, why should I give him my hard-earned money so that he can go and commit another crime? I mean, it's plain to see the homeless, they are now referred to as stripped of all humanity, are lazy drug addicts, one step away from insanity, an air of unpleasant smell, a blob of matted hair, torn dirt, caked clothes, barely clinging to their filthy skin, depending on handouts from you and me. And so I stood and I watched the living die in front of my eye, and still I refused to live. I poured clean water on my skin. I washed my sins. I crossed my arms. I paid my alms. I laid down on my bed and I pressed repeat. The years rolled on and my callous feet, they took shelter in socks, in shoes, in heavy boots, and I got more and more money. But then the soil of the earth became the dirt I scoffed at. I cringed and I yucked at imaginary germs clinging onto my skin, of which I needed to scrub clean. I bent my neck and prayed to my device, the screen becoming my holy temple light. I knelt and I cried and I begged for grace. I searched and I scrolled for my personal Yahweh, and slowly I forgot the sound of my own voice. As I hid behind my screen, typing words I did not mean, posting pictures to please the pretty girls and the boys who believe they are queens, and I passed the mirror and I didn't recognize myself. That image of that girl running barefoot with the toothiest grin on her face had long disappeared. The lines of segregation have kept me glued to this place, and here a hollow ghost fills this space. I looked down at my clean feet and I wept. While I was busy finding my God through my cleanliness, conformity, and struggles, I forgot to love what God gave me. The brown earth, the color of my chocolatey brown skin, the wet streams of water that seep into our cities, taking back the land we robbed by flooding our homes, the birds in the sky that shit in our eye. They are such a nuisance. We have to pay a worker to shoot them and pay them 2 ringgit per dead bird. The hobo on the street who tragically is not as lucky as you and me, or as privileged. But don't forget that you and me, we are squatters on this bumi, and you and me, we are the consummate ungrateful lover. We forget the grave that is going to embrace us forever. Thank you. Okay, so here's what I really feel about this country. I'm sick. I'm sick to my bones. I'm sick from my head to my toes. We've been caught up in this pandemic with no end in sight. I'm sick to my core. I've never been this sick before. I'm sick of being stuck in my spot with you being the only self-appointed leader that I've got. I'm sick of your political hierarchy and rivalry, for you tearing apart the fragments of our democracy to suit your every women fancy. I'm sick of you spreading hate, dividing our nationality with unbalanced privilege, sticking a rod to the wheels of our unity, tipping the scales of our symmetry. I'm sick. I'm sick of this duality where there's one rule for me and no rule for you or your family. I'm sick of being just a commodity in your policy while you strip away rights and dignity, disrespecting God and all of humanity. I'm sick. I'm sick of your lack of integrity as you brazenly flout like a proud peacock your shady gains and shitloads of money. I'm sick that my community has to struggle on crumbs while you grab all the opportunity to be shared with your crony. I'm sick that you buried meritocracy and replaced it with idiocracy, feeding us lies and discrepancies as we slowly slide down the slippery slope of miseducation and illiteracy. I'm sick of hearing your speeches where you only want the best for our country while you stuff your pockets and suitcases and grease the palms of all our menteri, enticing them to main lompat kata and create new political parties under the whispered slogan that would put Yusof Tayyip to shame. Jom, together we menteri semua berkorupsi. I'm sick that decades of race-based politics has now created a trigger nation, a people so angry and sensitive that we attack each other, a society which has known to be welcoming and ever so friendly. We are so desperate. We pick up pitchforks. We are so divided, yet we desperately seek a common enemy. And even though we treat our migrant workers like shit, we call them subhuman and not deserving of the lives we live. I'm sick of this rhetoric. I never thought that I would actually say these words, the words that Donald Trump uttered. You're fired. I want to say that to your face. Enough. Halas. Can we please go back to governing? Thank you. Halas. Halas. Okay, my third poem, my last poem, wait, lepas ni je I panggil you. My last poem is about my identity. It's really interesting because I've been a spoken word poet for about 6 years. And I talked about everything else except the color of my skin. So today, here goes. Ching, ching, ching. The sound of my kulisse, the silver bells around my ankles, they walk into a room before I do. The whiff of the jasmine flower intertwined in my hair hits your nostrils before your eyes set sight on mine. I am a red dot in a sari, and you are used to seeing images of me running around a tree, shaking my hips and singing to the beats of the tabla, or spontaneously bursting out, "Oh Krishna!" But I am more than a red dot on my forehead. I am more than the silver bells around my ankles. I am more than the bangles lined up from my wrist to my elbow. I am more than the layers of cloth wrapped around my body. Although present me needs to hire somebody to tie a sari. True story. The ears of boys and girls are pierced with gold earring when we are born. And we wear silver toe rings on our wedding day. The man ties a tali around his wife's neck with promises to love and protect. That same tali is pulled off the neck. Glass bangles broken from our wrist, the kumkumam washed from our forehead while our husbands lay in his coffin. When Amma poured the hot cow's milk into my silver cup every morning, she was pouring the spitfire that nourished me, molded me, and folded into me. I am the battle of Ganga and Yamuna, slicked with holy oil from the tips of my hair to my skin. I am the mighty Ganges river flowing within. I am the vibhuti, that gray ash across my forehead. I am Pavitri, Saraswati, Gayatri, and you feel my maternal love in my embrace. I am Kaliyama, who sticks a fierce tongue out at the oppression of man, wielding a sword, beheading the atrocities of the flesh. I am a proud Dravidian, with its blood that flows through my veins. I am a Tamilan. You see, I may not be standing here before you wearing a potu on my forehead, bangles around my wrists, and kolisa around my ankles. I may not be able to roll and twist my tongue to my mother's tongue. My tongue has been made stiff, trained to speak another man's language. But my identity is painted on the canvas that is my brown skin. And I wear my kaki satay with pride and humility of all that is within me and the DNA of my ancestors born again in my own flesh. And when you chuckle at my skin disappearing to the color of the night, so unfair, so unlovely, dismissed and looked down upon, all that I am is drenched in the history that you cannot comprehend. And I stand here, 7% of a population, 7% of a minority standing out on the edge, standing on a ledge, looking in, 7% of a rowdy, wife-beating, drunkard bastards. You call me Apunene, you call me Keling, and you call me Puak Kicap. But no, when you call me those names, you are calling the spirit of my people who ruled the Nusantara from Sriwijaya to Majapahit. You are calling me Raja. You are calling me Rani. I am the oldest religion and I am the oldest language. I am all the ceremonies we practice from the day I was born till the day I die. I am the rice on the yele drenched with curry. I am you and you are me. And when I place my 10 fingers in front of my heart to greet you from my soul to yours, call me by my name. I'm Indian. I'm Malaysian. Wanakkam, Nandri. Okay, that was that. Now there's a little bit of a group. I would like to invite everybody to join us, Yo-Yo and myself, as we sing the anti-establishment song made popular by David Bowie and Queen. The song is called Under Pressure. And we're going to sing it, and I want you to snap your fingers. If you know the lyrics, I think it's going to be up on the TV. Please sing along with us. And I'm going to invite our beatboxer to please come and join us. Woo! Okay, there's one more thing. There's a part at the end of this song that we're gonna do, and when we are just going to be snapping our fingers, and Yo-Yo will be playing the bass line. I've given you guys a piece of paper earlier on as you walked in to write your hopes and dreams and things that you want to change in this country. I would like to invite all of you onto this platform to speak out. I'm giving you this opportunity here on Poetry Jam Asia to come up onto the mic, step up on the stage, and tell us what's on your mind and what you would like to change. It's not just about the poets, it's not just about the musicians, it's about you and it's about me. Okay? Woo! Okay, let's give the beatboxer his own microphone. Here we go. Please sing along with me, okay? We're only going to do the first verse. Boom bada, and boom bada, and boom bada da, bada da. Pressure pushing down on me, pressing down on
Okay, that was just a dry run, so you know what's going to happen. Cool. Ready? Boom-ba-da. Boom-ba-da. Boom-ba-da-da. Pressure, pushing down on me, pressing down on you, and it's more. Under pressure, that keeps the building down. It's okay. What this world is about. Watching some friends. Let me out. Tomorrow takes me higher. Hey. Okay, everyone in white, anybody come and say what you want to say? Is there anything you would like to change in this world or in this nation?
I want the immigration to leave us alone. Thank you.
We want some change in this world, and there's something that you have that you can contribute. Does anybody want to come up and say what you would like to change? What are your hopes for this nation as we celebrate our 63rd Independence Day? Independent of what?
I want the education system to be better.
Dia, can you help me?
Who's next? Tell us what you want. Come here.
I want cheaper rent for my house.
Who's next? Come on up.
I hope for a better future. Scratch that. I hope for a better now.
I want people to be kinder.
Empowerment for the rainbow community.
I want you to stop stealing my culture and then throwing me to the trash.
I want better advocacies for mental illness in Malaysia.
I want and I hope the people could cherish more artists like us, the poets, the musicians, and everyone here.
I hope Malaysians are seen as Malaysians, not Indian, Chinese, or Malay. I want more love in the world.
I want only one thing. I want to change my passport.
Thank you very much, Poetry Jam, for having me. Much love.
That was amazing, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for participating. I had so much fun. All right. So, our next performer is a newbie to the scene, right? And they have been hopping between Borneo and England for the last few years. They consider themselves as the hipster dad who likes to utilize wit, humor, and fancy words to express the stories they want to write. Currently, they are trying to adjust back to life being in KL again and aspiring to be in a career that involves creative writing. Okay, let's welcome Imran Razman, everybody.
Sorry for the flailing of hands. I don't know what to do with them. Hi, my name's Imran. I am from here. If you can't tell by my accent, unfortunately, I've been brainwashed by the white people. Sorry, white people. Anyways, this poem is dedicated to KL because I have moved back and I haven't been here for a very long time. So I just want to speak about my musings and observations about being back in KL. There's about 6 poems. 5 of them are quite short and 1 long one. So I'll start with the very long one. I tried to write a poem about National Day. However, it's harder than trying to cook a filet. As I have no pride, even though I walk in stride. Somehow, I'm thinking, Shantae, you stay. But nevertheless, I try to write. Came to a conclusion, I'm not so bright. I am no savant, but it doesn't mean I can't. Just dwelling in the inevitable stage right. So here's a poem for y'all to hear. I'll just flip the bird to my dear friend, Fia. Blue skies, tall buildings, prosperous signs of progression. Standing hand in hand when our enemies leer. Though we stand over the precipice of social regression, we can't simply log out and quit this session. IRL doesn't do resets. Even though we still have our maps. Vien, Sefin, adalah soalan. However, in retrospect, there's nothing much to expect about National Day, you know? Remove the pride and all that glow, it's just another day off, enough said. Okay, next is the series of 5 poems called Aku Sayangmu Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur, oh Kuala Lumpur, aku sayangmu, tapi I sakit hati whenever I see you. I doubly alone for a part-time dream I'll never own. An apartment, a car, a fancy Birkin bag, probably owned once by Rosma. Maybe I'll go to London for that master's in sociology. My mother had been beckoning for me to do. Or is this a case of folio do? Comme si, comme ça. Asian parenting, I suppose, to fade away from our beginnings and never return. Number 3. Allah bisa jaga biasa. Setiap hari ini adalah cadaran. Semoga-moga tak lebih adalah. 4. What do dead dreams think about when we drown them in murky waters of the muddy confluences? Will they fail their arms and legs like writers on the street? Or maybe lie still, accepting? It could be a blip, nothing more. People move on, after all. And the last one. Kuala Lumpur, oh Kuala Lumpur. Whenever I see you, I sakati. Aku sayangmu. Well, I have a few more, but they're not National Day. But if you want to hear them, I don't mind. Okay. So here's a question. Who has been ghosted? Raise your hand. Ghosted. We know when you send a text, they read you and they'll never respond to you ever again in your life. Okay. This poem is dedicated to all those assholes who ghost you. Waiting for a text, staring at the screen for hours and hours, waiting for a response that might never come. I dropped you a message to see if you're fine. You received them, but never responded. Was that annoying? Desperate? Is that how you see me? Or maybe you're just busy with work, most likely, probably. I dropped you a message to see if you're fine. You received them, but never responded. I just want to talk, get to know you, nothing sexual. Momentary paranoia, relapse into depression. I dropped you a message to see if you're fine. You received them, but never responded. I remember you tricked me. You used another person's picture for telling me this won't end up good for me. Should have I known? Sorry, technical difficulties. I dropped you a text message to see if you're fine. You received them, but never responded. Okay, it's all good? One? No? Okay, I'll just say one more poem, and that's it. To all the gay boys, that's all your gay boys who dress in Zara and fake Dior. So hot, as they say, sitting on a chair, cross one leg. Lips puckered, wrists slacked, arched back that could have been mistaken for sclerosis. Flexing to all their followers, canceling all their haters, living their life, sponsored by the family credit card. However, dear gay boys, there's something you got to know. That outfit is clearly buy two, get four, not haute couture. So if you leave the closet, head to toe in discount Zara, do all us a favor and leave your ego and that fake Dior too. Can I get the pop in?
Thank you so much, Imran. All right, I'm just gonna give a bit of history on how Poetry Jam came to be. So during the MCO, I was all alone in an empty apartment, surfing the internet. There were a lot of live shows online, music, even there was storytelling, stuff like that. But I couldn't find any poetry shows, and I'm a poet, I like poetry. So I decided to gather a few of my friends and do an impromptu online poetry jam. That's what I called it because that's what I called it, and the name kind of stuck. So my co-organizer and I have come this far due to the support of all the poetry lovers in Malaysia. And this platform is basically for everyone to just get together regardless of your expertise, how far you are in the industry, whether you're new or whether you are an old hat. It's for everyone to gather together, enjoy doing what we do the most, right? Okay, so our next act is a very talkative person who would rather sing rather than shut up and keep themselves entirely quiet. So give it up for Stuart, everybody. Sorry.
Check 1, 2. Yep. Okay. Cool. Hello, guys. I'm Stuart. I am really excited and I'm fucking nervous because imagine like it has been a while. Didn't really have a chance for you to really go on next stage and really sing. So to me, it's really thankful, and I want to thank Mimo. I want to thank Priya. Y'all have given me a sweat during workout, and that's how we met. And I sang a few lines for you. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe like you could give it a try on the stage right here. So I'm really excited. Before that, I wanted to sing a tune to trying to get your attentions. And this song is for you, Mimo. You want to dedicate it to someone special. There you go. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? But I can't help falling in love with you. But I can't help falling in love with you. If I can't help falling in love with you. Don't judge. Thank you so much. This song is by Elvis. I always love Elvis. And I also love one of the singers all the time. She's such an inspiration to me. Any one of you watch musical? I mean, I do really love musicals. Yeah. This song is from a musical. It's called Waitress. And I wanted to sing you this song, and it's called She Used to Be Mine by Sarah Bareilles. And I wanted to dedicate it to the people that you think you made mistakes long ago, but you know what? When days just get through and you can get through the mistakes as well, don't always think in yourself and don't always accuse yourself in these kind of mistakes. So this song is about to finding your old self, and sometimes you really wish that your older self will come back and just say, you know, you could be better in your future. It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and its apron, this place and its patron have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be. Although it's true, I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies.
It's hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and begging a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. It's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. Now I got you. You're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I will give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending for two. For the girl that I knew who'd be reckless just enough, who gets hurt, but who learns how to toughen up as she's bruised and gets used by the man who can love. And then she gets stuck and be scared on the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day. To get finally reminds her to find just a little to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone. Used to be mine. Used to be mine. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is gone, but she used to be mine. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Come here, Stuart. You deserve a hug. Oopsie. All right. So this is one of the reasons why Poetry Jam came into being, to discover talents like this and bring them out to the world. Yeah? So now, everyone loves you, Stuart. All right. So our next act, this is a bit we are doing something a bit different this time in Poetry Jam. For the first time ever, this person has been performing since they were 17 years old. They've been noticed by Malaysian rappers as well as one of the famous rappers from India. Hip Hop Tamila is quite a popular dude. Let's give it up for MV Darren, people!
Sorry guys, I need water. Thanks, bro. Thanks. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you on a journey. And all the sounds that you're going to hear, it's all from my mouth, all right? All right. Ah, just nice. Perfect. All right. Before I start, I'd like to say this. That's for my brother, Devendra Subramaniam. Let's go, bro. Enemy approaching. Roll out. Decepticon. Fire. Listen. Too boring. Let's go. Faster. Okay. Now. Okay. I'm not done. All right, I got something for you. All those Indian people, right? My people. Okay. For those who don't know, we have this one celebration. We call it Thaipusam, right? All right, and there's this instrument. It's called the urumi. That's the one. Okay. Okay. It sounds like this. Let me wipe my hand. Okay, I was about to do this song. I was already planned to do this song, but Stuart played it before me. Okay, I'll remix the song a bit. Okay, can I have slightly higher volume? Yeah, slightly higher volume. Yes. Okay. Can I take a sec? I need water. Okay. Stuart, okay. I'm not gonna sing. I don't sound better than you, but okay. You were the best. All right. Wise man says only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Okay. Okay, since y'all are hyped, let me hype you all a bit. All right, let's pretend that we are in a club. All right, pretend that we are in a club. I'm sorry, the person who's going to use this next. I'm so sorry, okay? Okay, it's going to sound like this. Thank you. Sanitizer, please. Where's the stand?
That was amazing. I really felt like I was in a club and in Thaipusam. Alright. So our next poet is a budding spoken word poet who identifies as a lost Nadodi. She currently lives in Malaysia with her brothers and party, learning how to grow some roots. They've started to find their niche in erotica poetry, me like, and performance, and has since debuted these sexy fields at Slumber. Their work has been previously published in Folk Magazine, Moroni, Bossy Magazine, and so on. Give it up for Kasturi, people! My fan!
Hello, everyone. Quick disclaimer, since I've seen this a lot online. Okay. Whatever I'm wearing is not up for sale, and like, it's not up for you to sell eyelashes with, huh? Okay. Or contact lens, or whatever lah. Don't sell, okay? Don't take what is mine or what is my people's. All right. Also, another disclaimer, I love my country. They gave me all the opportunities in the world, but there's still so much wrong, or there can be so much that can be done. So here I go. Kepercayaan kepada Tuhan, kesetiaan kepada Raja dan Negara, keluhuran perlembagaan, kedaulatan undang-undang, kesopanan dan kesusilaan. Chant! Chant out loud and unison. Chant with energy. A 7-year-old standing straight, looking up at the flag that soars and sways in the music of the winds. The air chill, with a tinge of frost. The sky barely turning light with the horizon still painted dark. Brown bodies stand clad in pristine kept and well-ironed pinafores. Hair braided tightly to stay neat and oil to stay that way through the 8-hour day. Shoes whiter than whiteout, painted with sunambu. We looked smick, because being well put meant that we can shed some dirty looks. Being clean meant that teachers won't assign us far seats in the back, so far left next to the trash, far from the board, close to the teacher's table. The brown kids with the clean look, hoping to get some attention as the kids in the front row. Always picked to make a point. Seldom in the classes named Satu Rajin, Dua Usaha. classes reserved for the bourgeois, the atas. Kepercayaan kepada Tuhan. Damn right. Because the 7-year-old heart, with all its hope lost, when another Anna gets arrested, when another Tambi gets recruited, another Akka gets raped, murdered, when another Tangachi gets killed. When another slap rings her ears and a smack with a belt she fears, that girl, oh, that girl prays for days. Tuanku, ya Allah, Sami எங்களை பார்த்துக்காங்க, Sami காப்பாத்துங்க Sami. Chant out loud. Kesetiaan kepada raja dan negara. Loyalty, more like royalty. The girl sees them far from her seat at the back, staring at the wall near the rack. Pictured made of shades of marigold, staring, old, cold, smiling out to a non-existent world, safe to hold, in meaningless pictures hung at the back to keep her company, just informed. Her life, ripe with strife. Her race, Indian. Her face, brown. Her space, completely erased. So, kesetiaan? No. Kesendirian. And the chant of her life continues. From her days at 7 years of 7 a.m.s, don't worry about keluran, perlembagaan, kedaulatan, undang-undang, kesopanan, dan kesusilaan. She's busy, existing, resisting, moving to the front and fighting a system looking to send her back. Balik mana bang? To Taiping, where she was born? No, to the seat at the back, with the pictures near the rack, chilling with the royalty near the trash knack. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so the next one is inspired by a conversation I had with useless people on subtle Malaysian traits. Alright, let's do this. There is a man online, confused. He said, we Indian descendants are far-fetched because our scent is strong, defensive like our sharp parangs. But the nice man is confused. He's confused because he didn't see, smell, taste, touch and feel what I evoke. From houses within the tamans and hidden in kampongs, the houses I visited had racks of red, yellow and brown. The smell that wafted was of chili, serai, kunyit and karupila. The taste that stuck to the roof of my mouth was from the chicken curry party made and the rendang with lemang by the roadside on my way to Takau. The spice of petai sambal mixed with the sotong sambal got me worried from time to drop a deuce. The chili padi used in Timun Pachidi sent some tears shirking out my left eye. The right eye cried from the tiga rasa that was sema-orepu. The houses I visited smelled sweet of oils and essences. The minyak cap kapak's eucalyptus mixed well with the Chinese red ointment. The brown medicine tea and soup kept the heat high in the humid air, while the tiger balm spread in the direction of the fan kept at speed 3, perfectly calling for the velkane and minyak gamat to infuse. The serai thailam smelled sweet against the backdrop filled with shock of heightened flavors. Everything was elevated. When the incest drawing lines and abstracts of art in the air wafted all around. When our ailments mixed to create unity for the senses and cures that mash together. Sad that we as people behind sensing and creating fail to embody Malaysia behind all its senses and essences. Malaysia boleh, but kita tak boleh. Malaysia tak boleh rent a house, we tak boleh wear saris, we tak boleh get jobs we are over fucking qualified for. We tak boleh get national study scholarships, we tak boleh get placement in ranked universities. We tak boleh get welfare assistance. We tak boleh get houses for loans, we cannot get loans for cars, we tak boleh play in playgrounds, we tak boleh live in our lives, in our skins, in our bodies. So what Malaysia boleh? And where is Malaysia? Please tell me when Malaysia Boleh is back on again. Because the nation that made my red book and the nation that made my blue card was once compassionate and kind. Because this Malaysia is for Bumi Putra, the son of this earth, Bumi Putra, from Sanskrit, huh? Okay. But can you make an exception for this daughter who was born on this land? Let me know lah when Malaysia Boleh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Kasturi, for speaking out what has been in a lot of our hearts this many years. Yeah, that was quite exhilarating. So now our next poet is a smiley-eyed pondermonger flying off into the white blue yonder, who happens to be Mama Dalam. She is the co-founder of the East KL-based Jalan Dalam, a creative collective. She believes in uplifting the voices of the oppressed and calling out societal injustices. I'll be proud to call this person my sister. Let's give it up for Riley Ryan and people.
Shut up. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Nice socks. Oh, okay. Sini boleh? Ngam. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to top that. That was just amazing. Oh my God. Come to Jalan Dalam someday. Right. Okay. Not anytime soon, but I'll let you know more later. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. So let me start. I might be doing 3 pieces today. I'm not so sure. The first piece is called The Hate You Give. Shut up, Raja. Yes, it is. It's based on the book. It is kind of based on the book, yeah. Here it goes. I stared at a star and she mirrored me, reflected what I had kept hidden, even from myself. The fear in her eyes was the same one I had, buried, cloaked under the rage I felt. Surging through my veins, hands shaking violently, speech on the fritz. My tiny frame unable to contain the fury, the anger. I was experiencing I was experiencing from them, trying to frame you for something you didn't do. Our only crime is that we wear our skins like it's prime. It's not our fault that they've been primed to think that anyone in our shade had to be shady in some way. I had to watch a movie to understand that under all that anger was just a terror-stricken brown girl, afraid that you are just gonna end up like any other brown brother, mistreated. I bawled my eyes out, watching a kid get shot on screen. What was suppressed finally found release. You could have been that kid, or worse, end up like G. Ganeshwaran, just without an arrest warrant. I had to stay calm. While you spoke to your mom, I had to fake a smile to assure you that I was all right. All the while, I seated outside, feeling so lost and confused, watching your hands bruised. I refused to be removed from your side. I remember being angry, so angry for the fact that we weren't allowed to question the abuse of power. Polis under undang-undang lain, he says, with his seatbelt undone. He had the nerve to grab my phone out of my hand, threatened to charge me if the video I had of them mistreating you were to end up on YouTube. Delete sekarang, he said. If only the circumstances were different. If only I was Malay. If only I were a male. If only I were a Malay male. then my truths will be heard like the Malay mail. A fake report wouldn't be sitting in the system. I learned that the anger I felt was stemmed from the fear of the system. Knowing that it was going to fuck us over because we don't look like them. We don't look like them, but my granddad's sweat is painted on the walls of their offices. My great-grandma helped them deliver their children during labor. And so we will follow suit in their footsteps to continue leaving our prints, our footsteps in their lives. Not the same way they have left theirs in ours. I realize as I'm writing this that you and I have got to take a stand. So here I stand today to tell my story like you have spoken yours, to part the clouds that cloud their vision. When they claim that they don't see no color, our stories will be told till our truths are heard, until the system is finally multicolored. Yeah, okay, thank you. I'm so sorry, I kept stumbling upon my words. I'm super, super nervous. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, so this is a piece that I wrote today. We were supposed to write together, but that did not happen. So yeah, here it goes. Malaysia, my Malaysia. Is that Malaysia? Cina babi, Cina kotor, India pendatang, keling mabuk, keling hitam, keling busuk, keling. Hate is their go-to when they feel cornered, when they feel threatened by the things like cultural appropriation. Apparently, it's cultural appreciation. Thank you very much for that education. Appreciation that my culture gets because they idolize Shah Rukh Khan, refusing to recognize that it is the foundation of what they call budaya. Al Jazeera should be boycotted. Of course they should. Oh my God. Biasa lah, Malaysians can't handle the truth. At least I'm at ease knowing that Rehan is back to safety, thank goodness. How can there be equality when you still think you've been treated unfairly? So unfair you're given allowances, so unfair your houses are discounted, so unfair your passing grades are lowered. Why are you so unhappy? Why are you so angry? When will you be free of the fear you have of me? When will you be free of the fear you have of me? You're afraid of me, so afraid that you refuse to set me free. Free to be me, free to question authority, free to ask what my charges are for being detained for hours at an IPD. I can't stop at roadblocks without feeling I'm already guilty. I'm constantly wondering, right? I'm constantly wondering, where's my license? Where's my IC? Because you see, in my country, I'm seen as unworthy. Another brown man dies in a lockup while we are under lockdown. But no one cares about why he was facing down. Because in Negaraku, Indians are criminals. We are overrepresented in prisons, but it doesn't matter. As long as you are in this hue, you are considered a beast. We are the beast that your systemic racism created. You are so fucking racist that you think I don't deserve a home because of the color of my skin. Preferably Chinese, Muslimah sahaja. Must be able to read and write Mandarin ah. 没问题，我会说华文。Sorry actually only for Chinese people. Where am I in this equation? Why am I not allowed to express dissatisfaction? I'm not asking for much, not just a fraction, but an equal portion of the apam balik. Instead, you tell me to balik, keling. But you're keeping my apam jibai. It seems like Malaysia will never show me affection. Yeah, so that's my piece for Malaysia. Thank you. Do I have time for one more? Yeah? Okay. Right, okay, so this one is a piece that I wrote a couple of months back. It's called Being. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Being. Being. Yeah, damn cibai. What was your last dream about? Were the skies purple? Sekejap eh. Things blocking. Okay, were the skies purple? Did the flying cows sing Moon River while you wept silver tears? Did the ocean's voice melt your stone cold heart? Uncut gem, so pure, bursting with energy. Would you be my lapidarist? Even if it made your hands bleed, will the bright colors of the core ease your soul? The blues and purple rain, years of imitation, unreached perfection. Millennia-old consciousness claimed to be newfound realization. When will this sharp-edged cycle end? Let's smoothen the rough edges. Do you see the platinum flecks fall? Dust them away, for it serves not all. The final product is our being, for I am number 4. Would you volunteer your heart? Will the pressure release the colorful flavors the dancing women spoke about? Mirrors reflecting the truth, patterns of geometry so sacred, the answers of what is it carries. Your earth engulfs my metal, my earth needs your air. Your crown reflects the golden rays while the moon holds my blue close to you. The treasure light guides us to the clear waters of truth. Let's bathe in the rose water your fire has prepared us to cleanse our naked souls under the milk moon of May. Do you see the colorful serpents and dragons in the skies too? Fierce guardians leading the path to tranquility. The voice of divinity so melodious. Has your heart found the clarity that the cut you have chosen? From the cut you have chosen? Are you prepared for this technique-colored honesty? Can your green eyes see the sweet fragrance of unity? How does one's touch leave blue engravings in the mind? When did the senses decide to create this synergy? The tales of your little tune carries, we still fail to unravel. Is it because we have lost the last canopies? The ones that kept our DNA safe? Ultraviolet extreme purple sounds so beautiful, somehow very harmful, but necessary for healthier bones. My last dream was me thinking of you in the rich ivy. No orange toxicity, just driving out evil spirits. The bright night, so beautiful, filled with the stars that made us. These huge pearls unable to contain the golden tears. The sound of ocean finally broke the silence. What was your last dream about? Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, Rimba wants a turn as well. So our next poet is an impassioned creative and a community organizer. He is first and foremost a spoken word poet. He has a religious belief in the power of multisyllabic rhymes and is the founder of Jalan Dalam, which believes in democratizing art spaces and developing new and exciting creatives. Let's welcome Raja Rao, everybody.
Can I use the mic stand? Is it okay if I have the mic stand? Yeah? Okay, thank you very much. Please excuse me because I'm really holding my pee. I need to go take a leak. So it may sound like I'm rushing. I am in fact rushing, but yeah. Let me try this. There we go, I'm not that tall. Bum, bum. Oh, this is a good mic. This is a dope mic. Okay. We got yo on the sounds. Check it out. Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Raja Rao. I've got wild hair, so please excuse me. I wrote a poem today. I would like to perform that for you. I don't know the other poems I'm gonna do, but hopefully the gods guide us. Okay. So the first poem I've got is called Rhythm. Rhythms, cymbals, snares, and hi-hats. I received my education through the instrumentation of boom bap. The mathematics kept me copacetic through thick and thin bands. The frequencies and geometries kept my sanity in safe hands. Under lock and key, having you underestimating me is truly how I'd rather be, seen as I've been past the thrill of the hamster wheel. Find me in tune with Shiva, riding light beams and slipstreaming consciousness as swiftly as if I just been slipped on a banana peel with abject flagrancies. I object the rulers with the vote of no confidence. You see, I inject the system like blue magical shit. Speak truth to power on a theatrical tip. Living that good life absolutely. I educate through boom baptistry, blackberry root deep and the juice sweet. Pause and reflect, and upon closer inspection, applause and respect. Rhythms and cymbals, snares and hi-hats. I was educated in all of the sciences through that boom bap. The mathematics kept me empathetic, though the structures of the new world I knew would soon crack. You might feel these lines are just a new rap. I might feel this flesh shoot is just a shiny new wrapping on a timeless present. Past these eyes find the crescent moon of a future hope. We are the ancients, and I drew that off the top like some artifacts in the basement. Like a doctor, the world needs patience. Like a grape, the bar needs raisin. Like a god, the world is amazing. You see, I inject the system like blue magical shit. Speak truth to power on a theatrical tip. Got no breath. Living that good life, absolutely. I educate through boom baptistry, blackberry root deep and the juice sweet. Pause and reflect, and upon closer inspection, applause and respect. Thank you. I don't know what I was talking about, so if you don't either, don't worry, you're not alone. Just mumbling some rubbish lah. Okay. So my next poem, what was it called? My next poem is called, it's called Polyglot. I wrote this a long time ago for a show that had to do with how Malaysians speak more than one language, because nobody in Malaysia speaks one language. I mean, unless you're not like Malaysian proper. But I mean, this is it's like a fabric of our identity, right? It's like we speak at least Malay and English and, Tamil or Malay or Chinese or Mandarin or whatever. So I was invited to talk about that idea, being a polyglot, someone who speaks more than one language. So yeah, I wrote this. It's about 2 years ago, I guess. So please check me out. The word is alive, kumalawang to the puritanical. Language is organic, not as mechanical as you think. Kamu fikir nambala robots, and in truth we're just polyglots. And research shows the more languages you know, the more gray matter grows. Adana parte. I code switch from one sentence to the next, from one scene to the next context, because words got me geram. When some feelings be out of reach for some tongues, but with others, memang ngam. I can't help it. Bukan macam dirancang. It's automatic and symptomatic of multilingual societies. Like, I like foie gras, but I don't like to makan hati. And if you understand me perfectly, you're a polyglot too. See, like my two eyes see one frame, but my one mouth speaks a few ways. Don't get it twisted though. Purists call it tu poyo, like multiple tongues divides the individual. Tak, bukan membahagikanku, cuma menambah baikkanku, membahagiakanku, because my identity is indivisible. It's like when I put pen to pad, I know that I got it in me, because Raja Kaya Vicha. Ada wrong apa no delay. Hey, the flow's so wavy, vocab so crazy, poetry on fleek, speak Ave easy. I was raised by the boombox, then I sharpened the sword when the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Maju sini anjing, I bend my speech, but words can never break me, but still they might hurt. So daiva saying I watch your peachy. I'm sweating so much, I hope the camera doesn't pick up the sweat. Okay, so for the third poem, I haven't decided what to say, But then I had a vibe, like we walked in, everyone's like, fuck the country and yeah, oppression and everything, right? So I think maybe, like, what do you think, boo? Like, yeah? The most angriest one I have? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. I got a poem, like legit, I shit you not. It's called Angry Indian Trope. That's the name of my poem, okay? So this is just me being what I am, an Indian dude in this goddamn country, oppressed, constantly pressured and shit, like, abused by everyone, the fucking police trying to fuck me and shit. Can I swear? Is it okay if I swear? Yeah? Okay, cool, okay. Yeah, whoops, too late, my bad, okay. This is gonna get a bit touchy, guys, okay? Sorry, just brace yourselves. Angry Indian trope. Wait, sorry, context. Does anyone give a shit about Parliament? Do you guys watch Parliament? No? Not in Malaysia? No. Okay. Sorry, tiny asterisk, okay? There's a guy who's the MP for Bukit Jelutong. His name is RSN Raya. He's an unabashedly Indian dude. He's very dark. He comes with the and everything, and he's like, I am Indian and this is who I will be. And he yells at everyone in Parliament, and I love him. He's my hero. Okay? So, context, right? I'm going. Angry Indian trope. I am RSN Raya yelling kepala bapa at the top of my lungs. Your man crush Monday is mundane, sis. My MCM is yelling kepala bapa at the top of his lungs in Parliament with kumkumam on his forehead that acts as a bigot radar. His complexion is as dark as adarasam, which you call kue telinga keling, because appropriation is your cultural heritage. It's inappropriate, like a pregnant hijabi fetish. You never watched Jagat because your woman crush Wednesday didn't fucking tweet about it. You rave about 1-2 Jaga but complain KL too many Bangla. You just tak faham kenapa non-Muslim ada problem dengan Syariah. Bukan kena mengenakan diorang pun. Berani kau cabar. Kau India, kau pendatang, kau kena takut dengan aku. Gua tiga lain, gua kerabat, gua Palhan Melayu. Hang siapa? I am Rage Against the Machine, a face screaming in the basin, a sight to behold for the unseen, a place to stay if you're squatting. I am both Pendatang and Pengasas. I am the Mahamariamman Temple, 1891, the Brickfield skyscrapers. I lived through every one. I am the Mahabharata and the Ramayana. You are the shadow puppet trying to wayang kulit to me about my kulit. I am the Menteri Perpaduan. I am ancient Kadaram, or as you know it, Lembah Bujang. I am Munshi Abdullah, the father of Malay literature. I am he who named you Malay Ur. I am the poetic ammunition shooting down your oppressive power structure. I am the father of Malaysian hip-hop, Yogi B. I am Santesh's lawyers. I'm Santesh's lawyers letter to Alef Shukri. I am your friendly neighborhood matcha with my good friends Guinness and Carlsberg in the Padang getting tipsy. I am P. Prabhakaran, Malaysia's youngest MP. I dwell on your tongue like the countless borrowed words from Shurga to Neraka and Bumi to Putra. I might be polite, but I'm still Raja. I am the mama around the corner. I am the piece of Chennai sitting on your plate, a confluence of dough and water that you mash into your face. I am both South Indian fish curry and your Assam pedas ikan. I'm not pointing fingers, but the ladies' fingers are pointing at culture vultures. The kids, they want medical marijuana, but me, I need LSD for Perkasa and Isma, so I can make them see the royalty of every living color of the spectrum, and to respect us, not tolerate us, to embrace us, not warn us of past bloodshed. Homie, how you gonna spill blood when you ain't even the sharpest tool in the tool shed? I've been Raja Rao. Check out Jalan Dalam. Thank you very much.
That was certainly something. Thank you, Raja. All right. So before we close, we are going to have Joe up here again, but sorry, with Lenny, who's a singer, dancer, and performer, and the Slammer Queen.
Yes, Slammer Queen.
Oh, it's high. It's tall. Hello, everyone. Okay. Yeah, I need the stand. It's okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Lenny. So yeah, once we are back in here again and I give you all some performance. And today I prepared one song for you all. No, a few songs. I guess this song you all might surely you all will know. So I hope you guys can sing along with me. Yeah, here we go. Our first song. Hey. Hey, what's up, Malaysia? Been years of my life and still I'm trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I shouldn't that the world was made up of these brotherhoods of men, for whatever that means. And so I cry sometimes I'm lying in bed just to get it all what's in my head, and now I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream the top of my lungs, what's going on? Come on! And I say, hey, 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 hey. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, 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 hey. I said, hey, what's going on? So I cried, oh my God, do I try all the time in this institution, and I pray, oh my God, do I pray every single day for revolution. And so I cry sometimes and I lie in bed just to get it all what's in my head, and now I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, 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 hey. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, 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 hey. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, 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 hey. And I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, 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 hey. I said, hey, hey, hey. And I said, hey, what's going on? Vampires and laughing still, and drown together in great big hill of home from destination. All right, so the next song I prepared for you all, this song also is very popular, and I guess you guys surely will know this song. My heart will go on. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. There is some I know you. Come on, far across the distance, spaces between us. You have come to show you. Go on. Near, far, wherever you are, my heart is once more you open the door, and you in my heart, love can touch us one time, and that's for a lifetime, and never let go till we're gone. Love was when I loved you, one true touch I loved you. In my life will always go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I will let my heart go on. Once more you open the door, and you're here in my heart will go on and you're here, there's nothing I my heart will go on. Thank you. I'm nervous actually. my hand is shaking. Thank you. Check. Mic check.
Check.
Okay.
You know, both of us, we just met like, I think, not even like more than 2 months.
Yeah, not more than 2
Yeah.
months.
She introduced me, I mean, like, I got introduced onto a live media, like for streaming.
Yes.
And then, like, one of her fans came over to my room and said, hey, you know what? There's a girl also from Malaysia. She's singing very, very good also. I was like, really? Who? I was like, really? Who? And then after that, like, she took a small account, which was not her account. She came in, she was like,
fake account.
She was like acting like, oh, hi. So you're Joa? Oh, hi, I heard lots of you. I was like, yeah, so who are you? Yeah, and then, when she started singing, I was like, girl, she can sing. She's just like a goddess, And then we started working out, and like things went really, really well. And then I got into a new studio because of her. And then lastly, her Spotify account just got verified 5 minutes ago.
Yes, 5 minutes ago. Thank you.
I was like, oh my god, this is so crazy. It's happening. So sometimes life makes you dance around like monkeys,
Yes.
So let's do dance monkey. Can I have this a little bit louder? Like this a little bit louder?
The green one.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's go. You guys ready? I heard you're goddess, Not bad. It's our first time doing this together, like live.
Duet.
So Lenny, what do you tell them?
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead when I was passing by. Now back to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And on my I like your style. You make me wanna cry. Now back to see you dance just one more time. Soon they say, dance on me, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, yeah. And when you're done, I'll make you baby all again.
Hey, so I say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Hi. Take my hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you saw me dead when I was passing by. And I'll beg to see you dance just one more time, okay? Oh, I
see you every time. And on my I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now that you see you dance just one more time. Soon they say, dance on me, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, yeah. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance on me, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, yeah. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. say, dance on me, dance on me, dance on me, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, yeah. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance on me, dance on me, dance on me, oh, 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 oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, yeah. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. All again.
Yay!
One more.
One more? We don't have any one more. Could we just go to like YouTube? Like, yeah.
What song?
Titanium. Yep.
Congratulations, I don't have the Titanium lyrics over here.
It's okay. Let's just freestyle. Let's just freestyle.
Okay.
Yeah. Or Stuart wants to join in.
You want to join us?
Want to join in?
Yes.
Want to join in?
Together?
You want to join in? You want to join in? Want to join in? Yeah. Want to join in? Just do ECGD, like chords. Yeah. This is gonna be like super freestyle. You like it?
Yeah. Super duper freestyle.
Let's try this like really fast. Every time, like 3 is not enough. We should just have like a 1-hour concert, just like to sing together. So, everybody, you can follow Lenny on Spotify, and of course, follow Stuart too. Yeah, I heard Goddess is so amazing. Yes. Were you singing about me? High heels, ma. It could be, but sorry, you're not my type.
Oh.
Because we're sisters. So fake. All right, just do E, C, G, D. Uh-huh. You like that? You shouted out, but I can hear a word you say. I'm stepping out, I'm feeling wrong. All you say, you shouted out, but I can hear a word you say. I'm stepping out, and what's your name? So we represent the Chinese way in all the world, yeah. China, Chibaika, Chibayula. Hey, sing it, I just can't shoot it now. Such silence, who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are crying. With your tongues, and your guns, and your guns, and your guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. It's not about the money. They don't want money. What about the warmth? Yeah, about the warmth. Yeah, money.
money, 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 money.
Poetry jam. You guys okay for tonight? All the great things you want to say about Malaysia, have hope. Because love will never be anything without hope, without love, without courage. So you hold on tight and never ever let go of your heart. Can I hold your hand? Coronavirus, but I don't care. So that's what friends are for. Your whole heart and I hold yours every single night. And then we say goodnight to you. Good night. Thank you. Night City, go!
Every time we hold poetry jam, we keep telling everyone that this is the best lineup ever. This is the best lineup ever. This is the best lineup ever. But every time we get an amazing experience, amazing poets, amazing musicians, amazing audience. Thank you all so much.
Amazing host.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, I love your blue hair. Okay, for those who are watching at home, thank you so much for your support. If you like our show, please help us. Yeah, we would like to continue doing this, producing these shows, and we would actually like to start paying our performers. So please help us do so at bit.ly/ABT Poetry. That is bit.ly/ABT Poetry. And I'll say good night for now. Thank you all of you for being with us so far.
Don't cry.